Well, if you have confusion understanding triangle law of vector addition, let's try to understand it step by step. Let's take two vectors. So triangle law of vector addition basically gives you or tells you how to add any two given vectors. So this will be very crucial and helpful when you do electrostatics or numericals, where you basically deal with vectors. So here let's take two vectors. Let's say this is vector A. Okay, so this is vector A, this is, and let's say there is another vector here which is vector B. Now the job is, somebody asks you, how do you pictorially show me that what will be the sum of A and B? How do you find the sum of vector A and vector B? So what do you mean by vector A and vector B? You need to understand. So this could be the velocity of a car moving in the east direction, and this could be the velocity. So how do I know the east direction? Because I know this is north, this is east, this is west, and this is south. So it is heading towards east. So this could be the velocity of a car in the east direction. This could be the velocity of the car. It is moving in the northwest direction, or could be the southwest direction, depending upon the quadrant it is in, depends on the value. So they are in two different directions, right? So how do you add these kind of vectors which are moving in two different directions? If it is just the velocity, you can add them. It will have a particular number, it will be moving with a particular velocity, this will be moving with a particular velocity. You could just randomly add them. But then if you have to add vectors, add their directions also, there is a simple rule called the triangle law of vector addition. What does it have to say? So take vector A, okay, so you take vector A and slide this vector B till it coincides with the tail of, so you have to draw it literally parallel to vector B. So you slide it till this point. So this is your vector B. How do you slide it? You slide it such that the tail of vector A, vector B touches the tail of the second vector, touches the tail of the head of the first vector. This is called the head and this is called the tail, arrowhead and the tail. Now after you slide it, what happens? How do you find the resultant? The resultant is given by a vector starting from the first vector to the second vector. So the resultant vector R is given by vector R is equal to vector A plus vector B. The resultant vector always starts from the tail of the first vector to the head of the second vector, right? So this is your vector 1, vector 2, and this is your resultant vector. So vector 1, tail to head, then again tail to